Good evening, gamers. Listen to that big old yawn out of me, and welcome to Capping Television. It is my pleasure to be back here once again, casting the AsiaFortress Spring 2024 lower bracket quarterfinals. My name is the Lampshade 22, and with me I have Neighbour.
Hello.
Who hopefully will be my guide through the realms of Team Fortress that I have yet to fully sully. How's it going,
Those are some big words, yeah.
How's it going? You alright?
Yeah. It's alright, everything's going well. Have a good game hopefully tonight. Two teams that, to be honest, okay, I know a lot about the Maybolo team. I don't know how to pronounce it even though I'm like Chinese, but it's okay. And we have the Korean team, which has some familiar names, but a lot of newcomers as well. So, do you want me to break down the rosters for you?
Yeah, I was actually going to say, do you want to take me through the rosters and like tell me a little bit about these teams and like which ones we should be looking out for, that sort of thing?
Well, before that, let me ask you guys: do you know a single player in the server? Just for frame of reference.
I feel like I know the name Striker and I know the name Winter on Maybolo,
Okay.
but I'm not. I feel like iFun is also a name that I remember. If that's the medic, but I'm not sure.
Yep, that's the medic. iFun is probably the most infamous name on that team because he's kind of like a Filipino mastermind of the Div 2 scene. It used to be Div 1 until he decided to start trolling every game. But yeah, on the side of Maybolo, we have Kaldos and CJ on Scout. We have Avon and Striker on Soldier. Winter as the demo, and the medic is iFun. These are players. It's like a 50-50 mix of like very experienced players and very like new players. I literally have never seen Kaldos play. I'm pretty sure. Like maybe I have, but I just forgot. iFun. I used to play with iFun back in like 2018, 2017, and he's very good mechanically. But I think a lot of people, he's more infamous for his calls. Some would argue they are brain dead, but you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. iFun is probably one of the smartest TF2 players if he's playing seriously. Winter is another name. I've literally only seen him play Scout or Medic, but apparently he mains Demo. So I have he seems to play pretty well on Demo from what I've seen. But otherwise, I have no clue at all on how he's going to perform. Striker is a old Div 1 name. He's been around the scene for a long time. Hasn't really been able to break into the top 3 before, but maybe this season it will be different. And Avon, he owns the server that they're playing on. Shout outs to that. Everyone plays on his servers. What a W,
fantastic. Man. Yeah, that's awesome.
A great service.
Well, do you know anything about the Korean team?
Yeah. The Koreans, honestly, it's more newcomers than on Maybolo. The only really kind of old Korean name would be Daylight, and he's not even main from what I've heard. He's like sub. And Daylight is traditionally a soldier main, and he's playing Scout today. I have no idea why. If they wanted to win, they would just put Daylight on Soldier because he's such an old Div 1 player. He used to get like Div 1 third like many years back, and now he's playing Scout.
Yeah, now that I didn't actually notice that name in like the thing in Discord earlier, but yeah, the name Daylight rings a bell as well.
He is one of the oldest players that's currently active as well. There was actually another Korean team in the qualifiers that actually disbanded with a lot more familiar faces for like some of the old players. And the other players on the Korean team, Hina, I have no idea who he is. Chowon and Live, I've seen them. I think they came out from Div 3 a few seasons ago and they've steadily climbed. Haven't seen much of them play, to be honest, okay. So I have no idea. Roshi is the med. I don't know who he is. I didn't know he even existed before today. And I also have no clue who the demo is, so I have like no expectations right now.
Well, the name is showing as Danso or something.
Yeah, that's the name they gave, but I don't know.
Who knows? Well, look, sounds like a nice little matchup though. There's at least a little bit of experience on either end. I'm guessing you're probably leaning just purely from knowing the players a little bit better that you think Maybolo would win this one.
I think Maybolo would win this one because honestly, against the top 2 teams, they actually made some pretty close games, and I haven't seen much results from the Koreans, but we are going live.
Oh my lord, so that's it. We're ready to go. This is it. The lower bracket quarterfinals. They are heading to that middle. Playing on Metalworks first, which is easily my least favourite map. But we'll see how these guys play it. We're seeing both teams just coming through that lobby area now. The demo's entering mid. The Korean demo's a little bit quicker,
a little bit faster,
it looks like. Yeah. But
not hitting any damage.
Maybolo has a lot more control here. They're taking that control of that lobby area. First frag going.
Oh my god, CJ is just in. He managed to get the demo and the medic right now. This looks like a clean swipe, but life is behind. And he instantly gets caught. Gets a kill in return, but he'll get taken down. Daylight is alive though. Doesn't look like he's going for anything.
Yeah, it seemed like they kind of crumbled on that mid there. But Scout's here. He's going to be able to get some damage onto the mid. Not enough to make it happen. But that's all right. iFun hanging on to that 80% advantage now. So what do you reckon? I mean, this is just going to be a textbook last push, right?
He has a solid sideline here on Metalworks. Probably one of the better sniper maps. Honestly, is Metalworks. You have so much space.
And there's so many angles that you can play too. But we see Maybolo coming through that left-hand side, Uber coming through, jumping the demo straight on through. They've got great control of that point area.
They're playing the point.
Yeah, there is that pyro though, and the Uber's already faded. This is kind of crazy.
A lot of damage either way. Looks like Red is slightly coming out on top here. It just seems like a very scrappy fight. I have no idea what to say to that. Seems like both these non-Kalingas, that's the name they gave us. They started to run a pyro after they already Ubered in. Not sure on the efficiency of that play, but I see a soldier on Maybolo that has the pain train.
Do you? I didn't even notice that.
That's very interesting. I just saw it by pure chance, but I've not seen this item in so long.
Yeah, it's so dangerous.
Yeah,
it's so dangerous with the power of scouts these days, but yeah, we see the Korean demo man there. Danso coming in a little bit earlier again. Red team with a lot more control this time. Yeah, they've just got so much control of the mid here. It looks like
Danso's just getting forced out. He can't really walk in at all, do any damage.
Yeah, Life's got a nice big bomb on the mid. Cho1 following through with another one, and the scout to clean up the frag. This is actually turning out pretty well for the gamers here.
The scouts are running in. Oh, Cho1!
They're keeping their mid up.
Oh. This seems like a crazy mid in general. I have no idea what's going on. Seems like Maybolo managed to get the scouts onto high ground. They managed to bully out the demo for a bit, but it seems like they weren't focusing enough on the soldiers bombing. And then iFun just goes kapoof.
It was a really passive mid out of non-Kalingas, but they managed to turn it around. I honestly didn't even see how they managed to do it, because it seemed like they sort of backed all the way out and then just threw their soldiers in and went off that. It's kind of crazy.
I think the soldiers on blue, they managed to get it behind relatively unscathed, and from that they just managed to get a few key picks, and from that the passiveness kind of gave them the edge they needed to win that mid. But now they have full ad on blue. Can they even out the score?
There is the sniper and the engineer up. The gun's only level 2, which is not a lot to speak about.
Spawn as well. If he gets caught building this gun, he goes to level 3.
Just gets up to level 3, but just at the wrong time. Gives them a couple seconds as they come in. Sticky's a dead on the point. Hina way up in the air. A lot of damage here. Haven already going down. We're seeing if they can pick up any others. They haven't played the point very well so far.
It's so scrappy. Oh, Roshi manages to live. Oh, he bombs? Okay, Firefly, my goat iFun wins. Not wins, he survives. He's yet to win.
He does manage to stay alive there. Now full ad the other way, it's just a bit of a leapfrog action.
Yeah, we'll see if blue team tries the sack on mid, or if they're rather content to just kind of AFK spam so-called pressure cooker. It seems like red team is trying to go through the valley area right now. CJ31 leading the challenge.
The soldiers bombing. By Cho1.
Oh, iFun, he's gonna get forced by a clean direct from the soldier. The scout's not managing to spot the soldier. Are they both gonna live? Are these soldiers gonna live? Cho1 goes down.
So they managed to walk all the way through. Cho1 didn't even know, because he was stuck up on that roof spamming someone else. He just didn't see them, so they walked through directly beneath him. That's crazy.
I didn't even notice that. I saw the other soldier bomb. And the scout leading didn't manage to spot him from around the corner. Ends up getting forced. And now full Uber at for non-Kalingas. Cho is spawning, however. It is 5v6 right now. They're going through this valley area. Soldier is bombing. They instantly use the Uber to jump the demo man in, but iPhone, he's gonna get caught. Instantly goes down, but look at Babolo, look at the entire team. They're going through the flank through house. 3 things on the point right now.
I mean, it drags players back and it gets more scrappy, which is kind of good for Mabolo here because they're getting that point cap.
Oh, Medic so low. Oh, the med goes down on non-Kalingas. They get the cap as well. Wait,
what is going on?
They're all dying. They're going straight to last. They found a soldier.
The demo man's stuck in that lobby area. They only have to clean up this one soldier. They got players on the point.
Oh my god. Dude, that scout just dodged every rocket. That's not a fight they should have won at all. The medic just got caught out by the scout. The scouts weren't protecting the med. That's crazy how it ended up like that. They catch the med with the Uber and they still lose the round. That is crazy.
That is incredible. What a bizarre push. I mean, it's awesome that they made that work.
Just seems like a bit of a blunder from the blue med to get caught so easily by the scout, or maybe the combo players in general. Winter's getting some good damage this mid. Looks like the red-blue team is still trying to go for that passive mid they're going for. Soldier is gonna bomb, however, bombing Winter, but he does get tagged a lot. Forced to hide in the enemy house. But they're just running across point right now on non-Kalingas. What is happening? They're just running across point, they're all gonna die. Roshi gets air shot by Avon. Caldo's trying to pistol down Daylight. Almost gets out DM. Won't let it happen. Life, still alive though. He's in behind. It is a 1v3. He goes for the air shot. He gets the air shot.
He gets one.
Round 2? Can we go for round 2? No, we can't get round 2.
This is like such a bizarre game. So it seems like Mabolo are a lot more like tight and like team play-ish. Whereas non-Kalingas, the Korean team there, they seem to be a lot more keen to just like throw individual players at certain fights. It's very strange. I'm really loving this one.
Yeah, it is strange. There's no denying that. It just feels that the aggression from non-Kalingas kind of came from nowhere, because for the past 2 minutes they were so passive, and suddenly they like tried to change the pace. It feels like the players kind of weren't ready for that, because it seems like the demo man wasn't really walking forward when the other players were, and they couldn't really get any kills. But it is even now, however. That is the silver lining. They lose mid, but it's still even. Even looks like he's posing for a sack right now, or trying to get some spam at least. Trying to spot out the positions.
On Metalworks here, I feel like the only way to really do anything is either like a Uber cycle and try to grind like crazy, or just throwing a sack through. We are seeing the forbidden alternative that they just send the whole team through the alleyway.
The whole team is here. Soldiers in. The med is gonna hide in the house, however. Wait, both soldiers are in here. And the force.
Wow!
The soldier. Wait, the soldier is still behind, by the way. I don't even think they know. Okay, Chowan doesn't actually get a counter force. How does that? How are these teams getting forced? Oh,
Chowan hit like a 3 rocket jump straight on through in the middle to land on the med's head. That is incredible.
Oh, unfortunately, I didn't get to catch that, but seems like it's another scrappy fight. Wait, there's a spy! Someone is playing spy. Why is there a spy?
The med goes down to a trap in the middle of all that fighting. Life's in behind. iPhone going down.
Wait.
It's only
Look
the
at the
spy.
Look at the spy.
Do they know he's a spy?
He gets the kill.
What's going on?
That just seems very strange. They got the force from the soldier. The soldier forced the med in house, and his next thought was, you know what? I'm gonna go spy. That doesn't seem very smart to me, but
nah,
he did get
I
the
love
demo.
it.
He did get the demo.
I love it. It's so powerful. It's like he knows that
they don't expect it.
They're not going to expect it. Yeah, exactly.
But he didn't expect that his med would get forced. That's the only counterplay.
Speaking of the unexpected, though, Mabolo able to just walk straight into that mid.
Wait,
it looks like.
Soldier's going behind.
God, here we go. Soldier's in again.
Oh, they're straight up fighing this. Wait, Winter's getting double bombed. He's gonna go down. Soldier's on the hide right now. Okay, what? They're all dead. Daylight's in behind. He's fighting 1v3. He's gonna go down. It's only Demo and Med right now. The schizo pipes are coming out. He's gonna go down.
He's not going to be able to make that happen, so we'll see if they can chase down this medic here.
Do they know where he is?
If they can chase the med, they're looking for him.
He's getting out.
They've just seen him. They've got the soldier.
Oh, he gets caught down.
They pick up
Roshi. Striker. Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you do.
I have no clue, man. This is great.
This just feels like they're just running it down. They don't care. Run down mid, inting it down.
The soldier
Okay, soldier down.
What is?
I didn't see the death. I look at I switch cams. I see a original on the floor on second point. I'm like,
So
how did he die? How did he die?
he came through lower and like jumped the point. I guess hoping that the medic would.
Oh, there goes iFun. There goes the scout. They're just dying. My ad, where did it go? Sean's in lobby. Fighting the scout, misses all 4 rockets.
I don't even get time to talk about the last thing before the next thing happens.
It's so fast paced.
I love it. I love it. Okay, 50% override now.
50 ad, 50 ad. Okay, you can't screw it up. You can't screw it up a 3rd time in a row.
It's not possible. It can't be done.
They're going through lower. They don't have Uber yet. They're building in lower.
They're so keen. They're so keen.
Okay,
they're ready to go.
90%
now.
Okay,
Let's see how they want to take this. They've got the whole team coming through.
Wait, Red is so close. They're going for the house play again. Round 2,
Are they just going round 3? Here we go.
The scout beefing on the medic.
They pick up iFun. This is not so bad. It is just the 2 of them.
Seems like they went for the exact same play of rushing the house.
alleyway. They can't get back in.
Okay, they got
they pick up the demo.
Kaldos. Kaldos is trying to delay them, trying to outgame the scout with the beam. Not gonna be successful.
There's 2 players on the last.
They're still
They're all
spawning in
quite
time.
low.
Daylight with a 2K. All right, we got it.
All right.
Okay, now if I were on red, this would be the time I go spy.
Yeah, this is a golden moment. Yeah.
Soldier trading for scout seems kind of value for the blue team. They're gonna stack this cap and they're gonna try and bust their way through mid. I really hope they don't go for their 4-man house flank again, and if they lose to it again, that's gonna be extremely bad vibes on the blue team.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is the Metalworks curse. Look at this second to mid connector. Look how scuffed this push is before it's even started.
They do have ad, though 50 ad. They're trying to
They're ready to go. They're gonna have to use almost immediately.
Soldier gets body blocked in the air, and they do get Kaldos. Okay, Soldier might die as well in the valley area, but nope, he's gonna get out. And a back cap. How are they getting back capped again?
They can stack that.
It's the pain train Soldier.
They can stack it. They can stack it. There we go.
They tried to stop mid. The pain train Soldier is behind. I wonder if he'll go for another back cap.
I mean, he should, right? Like, there's no one there to really defend it. They've only got 1 player in the lobby.
They do have ad. Oh,
there's a soldier in. Jump on. He's deep onto iFun.
Oh my god, iFun milks it. 20 HP. Hina trying to kill the devil. Oh, Broshi. How did he die?
The striker came from behind. He came around from behind. He cleaned up the medic.
Pain train Soldier. Let him cook. Scouts fighting on the lookout. Soldier bombing the medic. They will go down. Okay, a 6-man stack for the medic doesn't prove to be successful. You know, they tried.
Yeah, like it's definitely one way of trying for the med there. I've done a similar one on my team many times.
Yeah. When you don't know what's happening, just sack. What could go wrong?
Just sack.
Look,
they're coming through the lower.
They're not even waiting.
Into lobby already.
They're flanking in lobby. Okay.
Are they going straight behind?
They are.
They've got the Uber. They use the Uber.
On, but where's the medic? Oh, I found the medic, guys. Kaldos gonna get bounced by the stickies. Oh my god, he ignored the devil. Go straight for the medic. Oh my god. Oh, gets 2 pipe though. Oh wait, Daylight sniping. Okay, dude. At least go for the headshot.
Who needs the headshot, man? You get the pick.
Oh, he's bombing point.
Life's in, doesn't really do much. Okay. That's alright.
He was stuck behind, so I guess he wanted to die or get back to his team eventually, so it seems to work out.
So why not try to pick up a frag while you're doing it?
Exactly. Gotta get at least 1 though. Can't be caught getting 0.
But that's alright, they got heaps of time, it's even Ubers, it's fine, it's fine.
It is 2-0 for Mabel Low though. 16 minutes left, but this is the Banny config, so time doesn't really matter if they stalemate this for long enough.
You'd still be more comfortable with more rounds on the board.
Yeah. I mean, one of these rounds should have been theirs, but you know, they got back capped, you know. It happens to the best of us. Can never stop the rat. Maybe this is the entire strategy. This is why they're running the pain train. They're gonna do that every single time they use into mid. I feel like I just found the strat.
It seems pretty calculated. Like every time they wander into mid, the entire team like tries to loop behind them and just go straight for the next point. It's very aggressive. It's awesome already. Yeah, it's really cool.
I think non-Kalingas has to have caught on to this as happening. They're gonna like maybe play a little bit more passively in the house or try something. But Hina is playing sniper, catches a whiff of CJ31, but CJ doesn't seem to notice him. and just walks away.
It's a flagrant disregard for sniping
Oh, you route
players,
two?
which is good.
Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, still doesn't care. He doesn't even care, man. Look at him. He doesn't care.
Oh, soldiers are
Soldiers
trying to sack.
both
Soldiers are
in.
in. Soldiers are in. Where is the medic? The medic
Trying
is
to
sitting by the
spam the
gun.
gun.
The sack to spam the gun. I mean, okay, maybe they didn't know there was a gun. Maybe they just didn't know. All right. But I
That
think
is
the order,
possible.
That's possible, but I think the order of operations is a bit wrong. Okay, they finally paused. Finally, I can talk about this game.
You're
It's
supposed
so
to
crazy.
do the multiplication first. Is the thing. You got to look, see what they've got.
Yeah, they didn't look in the parentheses first. They didn't do the right order. They went straight for multiplication.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think they might go spy again. I suspect they'll go spy or sniper, one of the two, but I don't think Striker is a sniper player. Definitely not. He seems to just be a projectile-only player. So I don't expect him to go off-class that much. Maybe Avon will, like, maybe open the forwards or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a couple things they could do here. I think, like, Hina's got a nice sightline into lobby there, so I think that's probably the next thing that we'll be seeing happen.
I think they might try and open the shutter for this sniper. But
Maybe.
But iPhone is playing by the forward spawn, so it's really hard to kill him unless they decide to like walk in and no one shoots them back.
Well, I mean, everyone seems to be getting away with some of the most bizarre sacks, like the whole way through this game. So anything is possible, right?
That is true. Never doubt the impossible.
Huh.
Take away the impossible and you have the possible. Sherlock Holmes, 1984. That is true. Aside from quotes that are not real, they have no scout on non-Kalinga's side. They are literally spending like their entire stock on this gun being able to deny 2 soldiers at once, or like deter I don't know, kill a spy, something like that.
Well, I mean, it seems to be working so far. Like, they couldn't even spam it down when they sacked in to spam it. Which is a phrase I never thought I'd get to say, but I'm really happy that I did.
I don't really know if this gun spot is good as well, though. Like, what is this gun spot?
This whole game has been so bizarre that, like, now we've hit a stalemate. I have no idea what to do.
You have to do some reflection.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah. It's hard to catch the action because the action is everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
That's exactly right, man.
Yeah. It's like you think something's gonna happen here, but no, nothing happens, and somehow the med dies anyway. And situations where the med should never die.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So while we've got some time, do we know what the other maps that these guys are playing tonight are?
AsiaFortress follows a peculiar format. Is that the home team, or like the team from the upper bracket, usually is the one that picks the first map, and the loser of the second map is the one that picks the second map, and it goes on to the third map, the same format. Okay. So we don't know the second map. There is no banning as well, if I'm not wrong. So we can see some alien maps like Bagel come out. But I'm also confused, how did they choose Metalworks? Who chose Metalworks? Oh, we're back!
See, as far as I'm concerned, choosing Metalworks is a war crime, so...
Oh, my game decided to crash. Alright.
Well, that's good. I've still got the video so far. We're not really seeing a lot happening. There's a bit more movement into that lobby area. I'm getting pretty keen with this scout here. Just taking back that area, trying to stop Hina from being able to do anything. We're really not seeing a lot of movement right now. And that makes sense, like, because it's just an Uber stalemate, so...
I wish I could see what was happening, but I really can't.
Well, I mean, there's really not much to see, my man. Oh, the sniper does go down in that shutter area, though. So that's something that might actually trigger a bit of a push here. There is a spy as well. There's a spy who just got shredded by Chowon, trying to get onto that gun, but the gun was being moved as they pushed in. The Uber has come on out. The gun goes down. There is a counter Uber as well. It's much better for the Korean team here. They're not really doing a lot with it. They've got that Chowon player, the soldier, pretty keen on that shutter area, but not really doing a lot from there. And with 60 seconds before the reset, there's a bit of a push coming in again. It's a full shredding. It is a full shredding. That is Nuncalingus taking down all of Mabolo except for Avon, who is a spawner. So yeah, what a hold, what a play. That was the pause. Glorious, absolutely glorious.
I didn't see any of that, but all I saw was the entirety of Mabolo getting team wiped. So I think I missed nothing in that regard.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, not a lot going on.
But yeah, it is getting to a point where Nuncalingus do have control of the midpoint for once. We'll just have to see if they can convert any sacks. Actually, no, they don't even need to sack. They have full ad.
Yeah, and it looks like they're doing the forbidden strategy of just sending everyone through the alleyway again. Here we go. The soldier has seen them. Avon there, not really able to do very much. Chowon taking a lot of ground for his team there. Just able to push into that second area. They've kind of gotten that ground and for no real loss. They've still got ad here as well.
It's only 40% though. If there's a chance they can hard build this. Okay, that's enough.
Don't be a soft clock. Come on, man. They're pushing straight on through that left hand side.
The scout's leading the charge. A lot of damage actually. The Hina is just walking into the spawn.
You gotta play the point, guys. Come on. This is the one. This is the one.
They get the round.
There it is.
98% on iPhone actually. If they built it a little bit more, they might have gotten Uber in time, but seems like they all tried to die so that iPhone could get his Uber. And by the time that happens, he has no one else to beat him because they're all dead.
Yeah, that was fantastic actually. That was a really good push on through there. Like kind of well played the whole way through from mid. It was like I don't have much to say.
Yeah, we're gonna see them roll out to mid again. Is that the quickie bomb? Am I smoking something? Is that a quickie bomb?
I don't even know how to tell.
Oh
yes, it is. Okay, good. The Oz strat. I love it. Alright, we've got the soldier bombing over on both sides. It's not looking great for the Koreans here. They've lost 2.
Winter just kind of shitting on them, low key. Both soldiers just die instantly. They just tried to make something happen on mid, but they just can't do anything against full HP players. Soldier is bombing the demo right now. He's gonna get cleaned up by the scout, but now they're isolated from their medic and they're kind of died behind. And now the quickie bomb demo is behind, but the scouts are on top of it. He is gonna get bombed, but Daylight manages to get 2 somehow because of the other players that were trying to kill the demo. Daylight just kind of waltzing in. Oh, iPhone goes down. He drops. He drops.
See, you were saying iPhone's the greatest. He's God's gift. Blah 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 blah. He's dropping, man. Come on, I don't even want to hear about it.
That is true. Okay, there is a back cap again. The pain train. I can't believe. Okay, he does die. Wouldn't have died without the pain train. I'll point that out.
But he wouldn't have been a threat. He wouldn't have been a threat
either.
Yeah.
It is a trade-off. But without the rat soldier, now they kind of just can walk forward into second. Mabolo is trying to go for some sort of soft hold here. Or not, they're playing on the bridge right now. Nuncalingus have full ad. They're walking through this alley area. Chowon looks like he's ready to bomb. He's kind of AFK though, but Daylight dies to a trap. Chowon bombs in.
Man, it's so aggressive.
Oh my god, so much
damage
so
aggressive.
From live.
This is huge.
Soldier bombing the mid. Soldier's bomb. Okay, he pulled out his arrows. I would say that's unlucky. But I don't know who he was airing. But now Mabolo is walking back in. Hina walking into a wall. That's very unfortunate. You hate to have that happen to you, just walking into walls. Chowon tries to go for some sort of salvage play, but not going to be able to get anything. iFun does manage to live, retains that full Uber ad. CJ31, his only ally close to him, just walking through this alley area right now. Life and Daylight look like they're trying to do something right now. Life is going back to get some health actually. iFun is just reconvening with his team. The house area, 5 people in the house. Just walking
so much damage, just eating so much. I think they're trying to get the force on this mid fight here. They're getting so much spam in, but they haven't actually sent the soldier yet. Yeah. The med's kind of out of that choky area, so it's going to be a difficult force to get.
There is a sniper. He almost kills the soldier actually.
It does
He's getting a lot of opportunities to shoot. Equally a lot of opportunities to
miss. The Uber gets used as well, so they picked up the sniper. They're trying to take some more. Yeah. They haven't actually done a lot with this Uber. They've gotten a bit of ground in the second.
Yeah, they have a lot of ground. Even does go down. Cho1 is traded out. CJ31 is leading the charge right now. They managed to get second for relatively unscathed considering they used the Uber so early to kill a sniper.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a remarkable pickup because like that Uber was frankly
It was questionable
terrible.
at best.
It was not good. I think it was good play like if they were all close, which I think there's no reason for Maybolo to not think that like all the players were close there. But look, they've actually salvaged that really well. So they've collected second. They've now got 90%. So it's really going to stymie any like chance to try to push out.
They might still think it's bad though. They're walking straight in.
They're very keen. They're very keen. They're leaving their scout out to dry. But the Uber gets used from both teams.
Multiple times.
This is
David
pretty
is bombing
good.
in post, however. Oh, but the Uber lasts too long. They won't be able to get any damage from that. Seems like everything is reset right now. But Cho1 is trying to go in on the post Uber, but apparently he didn't get the memo. He didn't get the memo that they were out. So it's completely even again.
I actually rate like most of the bombs that that Cho1's been doing. He's just keen. He just wants to make things happen.
Go in, yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to make things happen. Demo is going to be absolutely minced.
Scout is playing the point. Oh no, that's the soldier playing the point. My bad. The times two. There's the pain train soldier. Oh,
it's the pain train yet again.
Yeah. Gonna get clean up 2 scouts actually, but it is a 1v3.
They just have to hold the point. They just have to. No.
He didn't make it.
Everyone was so low.
Yeah, it just seems like the focus fire kind of wasn't really there. It seems like they're all just kind of bombing their own targets, and also they're also kind of dying very irresponsibly. Like when they're trying to like I don't know hold point. It's like I don't care. I'm getting my one. I'm getting my kill.
Well, it's important.
What
it's
is
like
the point?
if you see the kill coming, like you just got to get it.
Exactly.
But look,
you gotta get one.
we're into another mid. We can see the Korean demo man there a little bit earlier. Yet again, good amount of damage. Not really doing much with it so far. Great damage on Wi-Fi from the soldiers. Let's see if they actually bomb for it this time. A lot of control
Red
though
team
that
has
we're seeing.
complete control of the house.
So much control.
Indeed.
Maybolo able to take so much of the mid before anyone's even really able to do anything. It's now 2 down. They're fighting 2 players down. And yeah, they make the correct decision. They back out of that one. Instead of wiping on mid for once, they just like back out. This is good.
I need to stop watching this blue demo POV because it feels like nothing is happening on this POV. I'm getting none of the action. I need to start watching these scouts. Because it just feels like they're ignoring the demo on mid most of the time.
Here comes the soldier bomb. Roshi caught outside. Why was he there?
Yeah, it seems like he tried to like juke the soldier and like kite it away into the forward spawn, but that's a 3 walls next to the forward spawn.
Yeah,
so
it's a
you can't really surf your way out of that.
Absolute death sentence. But that's alright. So okay, they did get that soldier, and I think once he spawns, that's probably going to be triggering the push from Maybolo. But they're building Uber slowly, but they are getting there, and they still have control of second here. Plus, like you said, with the banning config, there's really not that much to fear.
Yeah, they don't really care about the ban config. They just want to go in right now. They use the Uber. Winter trying to go for some skip bomb onto trying to get the catch with the Uber. Life goes down somehow. Miracle made by Kaldos, or maybe opposite of a miracle made by Life, managing to get the pick. But to be honest, that pick doesn't really matter because they still have full ad on non-Kalingas now. So we'll see if they how they try to push this. They are kind of waiting for that spawner right now before attempting to come into lobby. Daylight is scouting it out right now. But iPhone, they spawned iPhone playing on point actually.
I don't think they have a lot of opportunity to push out here because they've only got 50% ad now. They're still trying to like figure out how they want to push it. It looks like they want to go through that lower area, but they have been spotted there. So that's going to back them up again. It's now
really
only 40 ad. 30 ad now. They're letting it run down, baby.
Okay, I guess it's even, guys.
They need to do something like very soon if they want to do anything.
I don't think it's happening, man. I don't think it's happening. It's even. There's a spy. There's a spy though.
Is there again? I didn't even see.
Oh no, he's checking off class. He's checking off class. And now he's going sniper.
You had Aaron. What?
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. They're playing it safe. It's fine. I understand.
The opposite of safe. I wouldn't waste ad, but maybe
I think it's fair. They've been struggling with their pushes.
He gets two. That's crazy. What a
and
crazy
Cho1 is very, very low.
Dead actually. Oh, but they don't chase him. They don't know he's low. Okay, they use. they use while the enemy team is 2 down. Okay, they do get the force. There's a heavy scout running in to fight the heavy without a buff. He doesn't. Oh my god, just destroyed Daylight.
He gets it.
Oh, he picked up the sandwich. He picked up the sandwich dropped by the enemy heavy.
Oh, did he?
Yes, but he still dies anyway. Even it's not yet last yet.
They
Seems
just
like
throw
Ivan is
themselves at the
trying to
point.
die.
Yeah.
Ivan is trying to get the cat, but he does die. Evan's camping the shutter. Oh, Cho1, I found you. He instantly died. He's not healthy enough to fight Evan.
They're just throwing themselves at the
Oh,
point.
Winter's just
They're
in at
so
last
keen.
and they're dead.
Far out. Alright, so in a way, that was a wipe. It took a lot of time
Yeah,
for it
you
to
know what?
happen.
Now I know why they didn't use the ad. It was for this. That seems very. That seems
You
very
gotta be
reasonable.
thinking further into the future, my man.
Exactly. I could never do this. It's too much. But now it is ad again for the blue team, but they don't.
Yeah, they're looking pretty
They
good
don't
here.
even have the Uber yet, by the way. They're already poking.
That's
And
fine. They
are
can
getting-
poke here as long as they don't
Yes,
lose all their players
but
in lobby
they're
one by
4-man
one by
in
one,
lobby,
which
yeah.
is what they're doing.
This is like the 3rd time this has happened. Cho1 is going to jump the point. He's not going to get air shot because he does the alien spire strafe. Manages to get a kill onto the soldier actually. Nice distraction from Cho1. Or is it life? I can't remember. Oh, CJ31 with the moves. Tricky out Hina, but can't get anything. He did hit him with the insane strafe. He couldn't hit him. Was good enough.
Honestly, this is really
Okay, but
weird.
it's even now.
It's even again.
Now. It's even
They have
now.
so much control of
managed-
that midpoint. It's very difficult to push in from lobby, which is what they're trying to do. They're going to have to use. They use on the scout.
Use.
Have they picked
I
anything
find
up?
pressured to use. Oh, he uses to save the soldier.
Dude.
What a good teammate. Uses to save the soldier. I mean, I'm not sure why they want to use that. They're 1 down. Surely you sack, but I guess they have a different idea.
I
Soldiers
think they
are
were
just
keen to
jumping
make
into house.
something happen.
Yeah, just like I think they're just bored. They're just a bit bored, you know. They are sacking though. They do manage to pick up Winter on the bomb, but Life immediately gets traded out. However, the blue demo is quite close. It is a 4v3. Now it's a 2v4.
Yeah, now it's a
Cleaned up
0.
completely by Striker. Yeah, I mean it's 0v5. I valued their odds. I'm sure. Okay, the engineer.
They
The engineer.
can leave the soldier and take both scouts forward. The pain train is goated, man. It's crazy.
I think we should all equip the pain train after this game. This is unironically the pain train is low-key carrying this game. It is low-key looking really good. It's like creating so much pressure because they are literally only going for these backcap plays. It's so much value this game actually, and he's not getting hit by the scouts anyway. They're not denying. He's not even leaving the floor, so he's not gonna get the downside of the pain.
He doesn't even have to worry about getting shot because he's just not getting shot.
Exactly. He's low key. I mean, that's just how it is. He's not getting shot.
Well,
Like,
look,
looks
we're going
like
into another mid.
even
We're
with
seeing the
high
quickie bomb still. A
CJ31
lot of
running
control.
a double soldier bomb. Oh my god! It's a nuke. A nuclear bomb. Nuclear fission happening in the Blue Valley. They're gonna lose 4 players here. Hina living with scraps of HP. He's trying to go for the pack. Cho1 and Hina are grouping up in house right now, but
They're
they're
just
gonna low.
trapped, man. They're so dead.
They need a shot at SOS signal. Hina does get even though. Gets 1, but CJ31 is gonna be cleaning both of them up. Winter's already on his way. He's trying to get us some forward trap. No, he's just gonna start capping already. They want to end this round fast. It is first to 5 in this config, so they can just end the game right here. We are entering overtime right now. The Banny config is in effect.
Yeah,
So
that means a
can really
later
take their
bedtime
time.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, if they want to, they can really take their time, you know, maybe pause a bit, you know, say, go for a smoke break, you know.
I
Go for
beg
anything.
you fellas, just end the game.
Just end
They've
the
got
game.
full ad.
No
They've
fun.
got full ad.
Hina's
Check
about
for
to
the
drop
sentry
med.
so you don't
Hina's
have
about
to
drop
sack
the
the
med.
spam the
Relax.
sentry.
You just watch. Hina's about to get a huge pick.
Are they going to check for the sentry? They don't. They use straight on through. They have to focus so much of this Uber onto the gun. Oh no.
Oh, big damage by Cho1 actually. But he's not going to get any kills. It's too distributed, the damage. Winter is
and
kind
they're
of
just-
caught out here.
Yeah. So we've seen this a couple times now with Mabolo that they, as much as they are playing together like fairly well, they tend to get a bit lost in their post tubers where like players are just doing their own thing one by one, but they're all doing the same thing just separately. And just getting cleaned up as a result. And that was like the same at that end of that Uber there. There was like 3 players fighting different things, but they're all fighting them at different times so they could just get focused down. It's a tragedy.
I agree with that. It just feels like they're just trying to go for these kills on okay, what is happening? Okay, a house fight again. Doesn't actually work out this time. Firefly, iPhone gets caught out by the Uber this time. Oh my god, it's insane. The Devilman's gonna get shot down by Hina right now. He's living for quite a while, but it doesn't matter. But the backcap has begun again.
Oh no!
The pain train, man. You take more damage from the scout, man. Oh.
But they've got the midpoint, they have it under control, they're not capping it, they're choosing to fight forward, try to take that forward spawn area.
I like this call, this call.
No, they're about to get shredded. Oh! They're about to get absolutely fucking minced.
Actually, but yeah, the heavy forward spawn, I think they kind of forgot about it. They kind of forgot about the forward spawn. Pretty unlucky.
What is happening? Alright, so they lose 3 for that.
Taken down by Life and Ali.
Oh dear, they even lost their med towards the tail end of that one.
Seems like the red team is very aware of these hiding positions right now. The soldier instantly gets spotted by Avan and he's gonna get taken down as a result. But there's a backcap. They're stealing their strat! They're stealing the strat!
He's gonna get out-capped unless someone blocks the mid, which they're sending someone in and it wasn't enough. Chowon gets minced by Winter.
I wanna point out that Maybello does have full ad. They literally don't have to do anything. They just AFK and they'll get Uber. But they are still gonna go aggressively, and this medic is gonna get caught immediately. They do use the Uber to kill the medic. I guess he just doesn't want to drop players. Like
I think he might have been worried, like with the Uber sword coming in, like hey, if that med got that Uber sword, it could be real bad. Blah blah blah. I guess.
I'm not sure if he was close to having.
They can send both scouts to last here.
This thing actually looks so good right now. I'm very tempted to run the pain train.
I'm telling you, brother. I'm telling you.
The pain train bomb is here. He's bringing the pain on the train. And he's dead.
But he's got so much time on the point. He's killed a couple of players, and that is that.
That is that.
5-1. What a game!
I don't know what's happening in this game.
What a game!
I'm just so confused.
It's awesome. Awesome.
It is very entertaining. I'll say that.
It's fantastic. Like,
you can take a look at the logs actually. Caldo with 28 kills. That seems pretty good. Hina with 27. Avan with 26 kills. How did these soldiers have so many kills? 26?
They were just constantly in, man. It was awesome.
That's crazy.
They were always fragging.
There's one outlier though. Yeah, that just seems pretty unfortunate. The DPM wise,
I haven't seen a soldier. I haven't seen a soldier scout top DPS for
yeah,
a while.
The demos with 238 and 189. That is like depressing.
It's the metalworks.
Is it? I don't know. I haven't played enough metalworks to know if it's a demo.
No one has fun on metalworks.
That is true, actually.
it's a war crime to pick it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I mean, I do think this should be. I'm not sure whose pick it was, this Metalworks map, but if Maybello picked it, fair game. They came with a strat. They're super pain train strat. It worked. Power to them.
I have actually seen that strategy before. Because the second to mid connectors are so long and so tight, you can actually get away with just sending your whole team through the other one when they're going through, the first one, if that makes sense. So you can actually get away with just backcapping non-stop. It's just a terrible map. I hate it.
Yeah, this map's not the greatest, but I hate one map more than Metalwork, and its name is Snakewater. I hope I don't see Snakewater tonight. I hate that
you're
map.
gonna see Snakewater. Come on, man. It's a pug map. It's a pug map. So, okay, we've just been fed some information, some insider information from the producer. So, what we've been told is that this map was picked by Maybello, so that makes sense with the strategy. They like it. And then the other insider info is we do know the next map. Our next map's going to be Gully Wash.
Gully Wash, not this map. It is a good soldier map, and based on the performance of map 1, I feel like Maybello does have the soldier upper hand. They seem a lot more. They seem like the bombs are a lot more in sync, and they also seem to be hitting their shots most of the time.
I think
compared
they're
to
just more
yeah.
confident with what they're doing. It looks like Chowon and Life are like, I don't know, kind of like confused. Like they jump in, they know they're going to be jumping in, and then they just get a bit lost with what they're trying to land on, like what they're trying to do with it.
Yeah, it just seems very very chaotic. It's like they know they have to do something, but they don't know how to do it. That's what it feels like most of the time. Like they know, oh, I have to make space, but they don't know how to make the space, so they end up just like turbo feeding. And it just feels weird because a lot of these rounds just feel like it comes down to the stupid backcap nonsense, the tomfoolery, and the mids. Because it feels like Mabel are just snowballing off the mids, and then when they don't snowball off the mids, they do their house shenanigans, and they like non-Kalingas is like they're like frozen. They're like, what is that? I've never seen that before. What is the pain train? The pain train. I didn't even know it was in the game. New technology. Is this some Osfort technology?
No,
or is this
no.
this is not Osfort technology?
I haven't seen the pain train in a while myself. I think everyone's afraid of scouts now.
Yeah, I mean, if there is a map to run pain train on, it is Gully Wash.
Oh,
that is also a good pain. That's okay. If this was Mabolo's map pick, I would have been like, oh my god, they know they have the pain train strat down. But the Korean team picked this, right?
Yes.
So I'm not sure what they are planning. I mean, what motivates this map choice? They could have picked Process. They could have picked Bagel. Could have picked Clear Cut. I think Clear Cut's in the map pool. They could have picked any of those, but they chose to pick Gully Wash.
I think they picked the best one.
Why? What makes you think Gully Wash is the best one?
I just like it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair.
No, I'm not sure. I think it kind of makes sense because it plays so differently to Metalworks, and they did kind of just get they just got spanked like on Metalworks.
Yeah.
And Gully's so different to Metalworks in that, like, you know, a lot of the connectors between like second and mid, for example, are like really short. Like they're really short. You're pretty much there. There's just a wall.
There's a lot of corners to turn. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it makes some sense, and they can sort of get away with a bit more chaos and a lot more like spots to sort of like put half your team while another team like does something. I don't know. I think it's cool.
I mean, there is one similarity between Metalworks and Gully, is that there's a lot of flank nonsense again on this map with the big door shenanigans. You can like run into baby door, go behind. There's a lot of flank shenanigans that you could happen, and you saw on the last map, Mabelo just abused it the whole time against non-Kalingas. So
but does Mabelo have a plan for this one? That's the important factor, you know?
The plan is called the pain train, and they're not deviating from the plan. We all know what's happening here. It seems like the Korean demo has swapped to the lock and load. I heard Europe has banned this weapon.
Dude, the lock and load is nuts.
Is it now?
Stupid. It's like it should not be allowed, man.
I remember people were in what's it? It's like maybe like 2021. People were using it a lot in Asia. Specifically one demo, but it never really caught on. And now it seems like Europe has caught on to this technology, and now they banned it. And I still don't know if it's good or not, because it feels like
from memory, we banned it in Osfort as well. And my demo was running it for a very long time. It's stupid. It's completely stupid.
What makes the lock and load better than the stock or the iron boomer?
You're just hitting everything.
Okay. That is true. I mean, some would argue it's easier to hit.
You can't miss. It's fantastic. And they're so quick too, you can just boom, just like someone's dead immediately. It's great.
Yep, that's true. But I think there is some merit to running the iron bomber or stock on this map because everything is so close and tight that you can get a lot more spam off.
But, you know, God, in his infinite wisdom, on the 6th day, he made the sticky bomb launcher. And he said, you know, let there be frags, okay?
That's true. But he was running the quickie bomb.
I don't think you run quickie bomb and lock. Maybe he does.
Okay. I don't want to be dismissive of these strategies that the Korean demo is employing, but I think he's low-key griefing. It's like a low-key griefing what he's doing. But I'm not a demo man player, so I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk on this subject.
See, I knew there was a reason I liked you. You know, I refuse to talk to demo man players. They're not people.
Yeah. Demo's just a boring class. You press 2 buttons and you win the game. And
I really
die on
do
rollout
hope
anyway.
that our man is not actually running Quickie Bomb and Lock and Load, because that's a cursed loadout. That is cursed.
It is actually cursed. Okay,
mind you. Okay, actually, no. Hold on. So, the damage stats on the last one were favoring the soldiers and the scouts. So, if you were going to use your demo as just like the way you use your pocket, Quickie Bomb Lock and Load makes sense.
I
Devil's
don't
advocate,
follow.
man. Devil's
I don't
advocate.
follow this at all.
So you sink your heals into your soldier and your scouts,
Uh-huh.
right? As your combo, and you just sort of like put the demo man just doing whatever.
So it's the flank demo technology.
I can smell it.
You can smell it.
I can smell it.
Actually, that ties into my observation on Metalwork. There was the one push where they just kind of didn't use their ad. Like I saw the combo scout of non-Kalingas was with the med. They're trying to push like Shudder, right? The demo man was just AFK in lobby, spamming the point. So it's the flank demo. I think you actually have it like down.
I can
it is
smell
the flank demo.
I'm telling you, man. Why would you keep all that damage in one spot? Why don't you put some
Why
more
don't you
damage
distribute
on
it?
the flank?
Bring it to the flank. Think about it. The flank is not the one that is healed. So you want to hit the ones that are not healed. That's actually that might be 300 IQ. You have Albert Einstein. Korean Albert Einstein is in the server.
Dude, he's on one. Like I think we're only just beginning to scratch the surface of the sheer unadulterated power that these guys are presenting to us today.
It is absolutely crazy. There's like two. It's like the East versus West. The philosophy, the run at flank technology, the back cap technology versus the flank demo man. But if you think about it, the flank demo man should counter the run at the flank. If you really think about it.
Surely.
But that didn't happen.
Well, maybe they weren't fully committed to it because they weren't ready for Metalworks. I don't know.
Maybe they were sidelined by the Metalworks pick. They didn't practice that map.
Or thrown off by the pain train. It threw them out. They didn't know what to do.
That is a valid thing, though. You could have like not practiced Metalworks. I mean, who screams Metalworks? No one screams Metalworks. No one likes this map.
Well, you don't want to have a terrible time playing with your team. Like Metalworks is exclusively a map to have a bad time playing. So, you know.
The only time where it's fun to play Metalworks is if you're smurfing in like, I don't know, open. That's like the only time you can have fun on Metalworks. I wouldn't know, by the way. I wouldn't know.
It's a map for Americans and psychopaths. That's who likes Metalworks.
I mean, Metalworks has been around for a long time. It's been like in and out of the map pool for a long time. I don't think Europe plays it as well. I think it's literally only NA that plays it. And Metalworks was a recent addition to this year's map pool, or this season's map pool. So it's great that teams are picking it. Yeah. But I would rather.
I mean, you always want to pick the
play
new map because there's a lot more ability to like play with it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can kind of see where they're going from.
Alright, we're starting.
Now, I did notice while we were in that pre-game, there was a pause like straight after the game started. So I wonder if someone was AFK.
Scout's AFK. Is this mid live? I'm not sure.
I think this mid is live, but there is
AFK
still that scout AFK. I don't think they reset it, so...
Seems like their soldiers are straight up bombing. Oh my god, it's a nuke from Striker.
Goodbye,
he gets the demo and the med.
But they are left in control of the mid because I think being that one scout just means that maybe Low had to like hold back and play a bit safer.
AFK was bad. Okay, he is back though. He is back. Well, it was merely a handicap. These guys are just like, they're assholes, you know. They needed a handicap for them to win the mid. They're BMing them. That's my new theory.
The Mabo Low BM theory. I love it.
Yeah. They're like taunting them. You can't beat us on mid 5v6. And oh shit, they did, guys. You need to pause. You need to pause, guys.
So I've just checked, by the way. I just checked. That is a standard sticky bomb launcher on the Korean demo, man. The Uber's coming straight on through Big Door. They're through really hard. They pick up Show on, but I think that's it.
There's a guy on the lamp! Alert! Alert! Lamp bomb! Oh my god. Oh, you guys, never mind.
We're so close, man.
It kind of looks like iPhone just kind of like strafed away, like accidentally from his rocket. That's pretty unfortunate for that soldier. But they have full ad now on non-Kalingas.
And they've used that Uber into the choke. They've gotten so many players in one spot.
Oh my god, Hina destroying them. But there's a soldier behind. He's gonna run in.
He's dead, man.
Gets daylight.
Surely he's dead, man.
The soldier is fighting the demo man. Epic
he's
duel
not dead
on
yet?
second.
Oh my lord.
It's like a great Uber from non-Kalingas, managing to pick up the kills. And now they're gonna have like, I don't know, 20, 25 ad, quite small ad. Doesn't seem like you can push second unless they go now.
It's 30%. I think they're pretty happy, but they're looking pretty keen to just do it right. Straight onto the stickies, which is
never
cool.
mind.
That's cool.
Don't worry, guys. We can play for ad, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It actually it's like 30, 40 ad. It's actually quite huge, unexpectedly. They're like building quite hard. If they know they're building hard, they can maybe go for some surprise push.
They've been grinding like crazy since they got their scouts up, so I think they probably know that it's decent ad. They look really keen on choke. They're just gonna go through. Stop pussying about it. Let's go.
They're taking their time. Mabelo is playing very far back though. Okay, the non-Kalingas don't use True actually. They're gonna get second for free here, but it seems like Mabelo is trying to contest this. They are finally getting the Uber, but they are getting bombed on the river here. Nice shot from Evan to take down Showan, but the Uber is forced by them. But look at non-Kalingas, they're so disciplined. They're like not taking the bait, but Evan is bombing on the mid. The mid is... Oh, the mid manages to surf out a headshot rocket. Oh, but Striker hits in. He forces the mid from behind. Is he running the paint train? I need to check this. No, he's on the marker, Gardner.
What?
Change.
We just spent this whole time talking about how the paint train is the greatest thing ever. And good lord.
This is the one map to run paint train. He is fighting a scout. Maybe he just doesn't want to take damage from scouts. Okay, the non-Kalingas win there. I was focusing on this duel on second, so I didn't get to see last.
Just really quietly with that last push. So, good job. They picked up that point there. They spent so long getting through in the last there, man.
I mean,
they could have been in there with no spawns ready for him. There was like 2 spawns coming out like as they walked in. It's like,
it did feel like a lot of players were preoccupied with something else, or like chasing frags or something.
But hey, new mid, new game, new players. Let's go.
Kina just gonna get bombed by Striker. He's gonna die immediately. Chowan also bombs, dies. Blue Devil is gonna get destroyed, mulched by Red Team. Roshi is gonna live, however. Life is in behind. Is he gonna try and spawn camp even? I'm not sure, but Mabelo is already starting the cap. Looks like he will be in time to start a spawn camp, but he's not going for it. He's going to go behind and choke. Hina is dead actually. Mabelo is going straight to last actually. Chowan is going to get shot down by Kaldos right now. Uber hasn't even been popped. They don't even have the Uber, but finally they do use it when they have it. Kaldos is going to be shooting down all these players. It's just free pickings for him.
Yeah, there's nothing to say here, man. This is
That's just a clean wipe.
It's the same story we saw on Metalworks though, where it's like Mabelo had all of the point. They had the whole mid area, like the moment they got there.
Yeah, it looked like Chowan was hiding in Big Guard that mid to try and go for some I don't know, coordinated double bomb, but it just ended up like Mabelo already aggressed before he could do that double bomb, and suddenly he was like, I have no idea what to do, guys. Seems like
it was like they were just so aggressive.
The demo. Oh my god, the soldier bomb
yet again. And I think this is how Mabelo is taking that pressure. They get those soldiers on, and they start
Evan's
fracking.
gonna get a return pick, nice air shot from Evan, and oh my god, this is gonna get ran at. And Striker is flanking the medic right now. He's so low. Roshi is trying to survive, but I think this is rest in peace for Mr. Roshi.
Yeah. I don't... What? Like, how did Roshi end up on his own?
I think he just didn't manage to leave on time. They do manage to pick up the mid fairly early. That was the signal to leave, I guess. But I guess he just didn't notice in time. But
either way.
Okay, his The life is on a second, fighting from river, but Hina is sniping behind him in river. Not sure what the plan is here. He's trying to go for a peek right now. Okay, he just lagged. He just lagged, bro. Justice for Hina. Kaldo's lagged.
Can you say
across the screen.
these were Avan servers? He's lag switching.
Oh, that's true actually. He is lag switching to their advantage. That can be the only explanation for why they are winning. Nothing else.
It's the only reason. Yeah.
But it is full ad for Maybolo. They are taking the time building Uber because they have a lot of ad to work with. Actually, not much. They only have 30%, but they are going to use through the shutter area right now. They are going to immediately catch the soldier, and there's a sniper over there. He's going to get caught.
Did they catch the sniper? They just held him in spawn. Yeah.
Seems like they had no one ready to stop the point there. No sentry gun, no nothing to stop it.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty quick cap as well. Like, I didn't even really notice it was happening until it was 3 quarters.
Yeah. Perhaps it was a ×2, ×4 on the cap, maybe? That could have been why. If the pain train, it could have been ×6, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it could have been. Could have been maxed out.
Early, hitting some good damage on mid, actually. Soldiers bombing the point. Oh, Soldiers bombing. Soldier bombed the box, and yeah, he's gonna go down. A lot of damage from Winter on this mid, actually. He's doing a lot of damage. Even bombs the point. He's gonna get there's so much damage, actually. Blue team can't do anything. They're just getting destroyed. Avon's finally gonna catch the mid. Bye-bye, Roshi. Can't leave a mid alive.
No, never let a mid survive. Good lord.
Like...
Yeah, it's really weird watching these mids, because that was like the first one where Nuncullingus were like actually taking some ground and doing some stuff, but they kind of got like so caught up in doing that they forgot about the soldier that was yet to bomb them, and just got shredded by Avon there.
Yep, full Uber at the full Maybolo. They are ready to push. They use straight through the shutter area right now. There is no sentry gun, but there's a Pudis. Both soldiers are really low on non-Kalingas actually, and they're just gonna play the cat because no soldiers are available to bomb the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point prioritization out of Maybolo is actually really good. They just send someone onto the point and everything else is ancillary.
It's an incredibly textbook last pushes and mids from Maybolo actually. It's rather impressive that they're getting it so cleanly.
Absolutely.
Daylight's walking up to pressure the devil here, but Winter doesn't care.
The soldier in drop down. Here we go.
But Chowan's walking. He's going up drop down. Chowan's up drop down. Can he get anything? Okay. He's gonna kill the devil. Okay. Nonchalant. Spam rockets. Don't want to go in, obviously. That, oh
good
my god. What a bomb.
Here we go.
What a bomb from life. They may. Oh, Roshi's dead. That's unfortunate, but
That's
my
right,
soldiers are owning on this base. CJ31, go for the direct. Oh no, Daylight.
Yeah, baby.
Daylight cleans him up.
I'm back in the Koreans here, man. I'm back in the Koreans. They're on one. They're ready to go.
Yeah, it seems like a very nice double soldier coordination from non-Kalingas there. Seems like Maple weren't really aware of the drop down soldier, and as a result, they just lose the demo early on, and suddenly the scouts are in between a rock and a hard place, can't really fight. And they just get cleaned up. Very good mid by non-Kalingas.
Actually, quite good, yeah. It wasn't pity that they lost their med there. They didn't really, like, wrap themselves around him, like, the moment they had sort of succeeded, but that's okay.
So, okay, baby steps.
Yeah.
Even Ubers, I hope I don't see a spy in the next 3 minutes. That would be awful. Because this would be... I mean, this map is like... How do you even stack on this map? Do you ever off-class on this map? Do you run Sniper?
I actually like Spy on this map, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Many moons ago, I was playing on a team with a guy named Dice, which will mean nothing to many of my Asian fans, so I think my AsiaFortress friends will probably know who I'm talking about. Anyway, he showed me some stuff with how you could run Spy, like, into last in a even Uber push. And it's so stupid that it works. Like, no one knows what to do.
Okay, so, but what's the loadout? What's the loadout for the Spy?
It doesn't matter, man. You just try.
It doesn't matter? Just need a Spy. Just need the Invis watch.
Or you could even dead ringer it if you really wanted, but I think it was banned back then, so...
Oh, it's banned?
I think it was banned back then. I'm not sure.
There is a sniper. There's a sniper.
There was always going to be something.
Look at this setup from Mabel. Double soldier big dog with a sniper. So it's literally just a scout and demo holding choke. It's a lot of faith in their demo to hold it.
I mean, it's dangerous not having
my
a
demo!
soldier
Yo,
there,
my
but-
demo! Oh my god, my demo got bounced into choke and he's gonna die. But Even is in behind, however.
Roshan
One
used?
also is it? Wait, what? He used? But
Yeah,
he's dead.
they were like pushing through big door, and they got trapped.
Oh
What?
my god! Oh, it was a double soldier setup. He was hiding on top, and he got caught. Oh my god! These guys are actually geniuses with their setups.
Every time I think I've got a handle on like what these players are doing,
It just feels like there's a lot of things going on at the same time. There's too much happening. We just take a chill pill, guys.
dude, these guys need to get back on the Ritalin or something, man. There's so much shit going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It is full ad with the sniper. I expect to see a sniper Uber. There's no sniper Uber, but a straight up Uber. They get nothing with it so far, but Chowon is kind of caught on the choke. He's gonna bomb even.
Oh no, Chowon's out. He's fine. He's fine.
He's out.
He's just getting
Okay.
out. He's good to go.
A lot of
Look at him
discipline
making
to not
good
commit for that
decisions.
even kill and try to get out, in which he did get out. Now it's full ad for non-Kalingas, but there is a sniper, so they have to be kind of careful with how they approach this. Can't really walk into the sideline. They don't even know where that sniper is. He could be anywhere.
Do they even know that there is a sniper?
Okay, they have to know, right?
Surely, he's been alive
hasn't
so
gone,
long.
like 2 minutes. Oh, Soldier's trying to bomb through.
I don't think
River
he's
right
made
now.
any shots. The med is not. What is a sniper?
Whoa, what's happening? The sniper!
Jesus.
The med is in! The med is in! Okay,
They're
med
on the
down, med down,
iPhone.
med down,
Okay,
med
they
down.
picked up.
Oh,
They picked up
big damage
iPhone, but
from
they're about
Vibe
to
and Big
lose
Dog.
all of their other players. They pick up the demo man,
sniper.
the sniper as well.
Oh, my sniper. Okay,
Oh, the back cap. Oh no.
Oh my god, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema on this last. Oh my god. If he had the pain train, would have been faster though, I'm just saying.
It would have been. If he had the pain train, that would have been done like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Such a good push ruined by the back cap, man. There's so many back caps, man. Come on, can we play some normal TF2, guys? How about the back caps? Actually, no, continue, please. Please continue, it's entertaining.
I mean, it is good.
Oh, even instantly dies to some quickie bombs, actually. What is that?
That's fantastic.
Daylight. Wait, oh, no, I thought both of them were running quickie bombs.
And they
Okay,
back
wait.
out.
Wait,
Look,
they're just not in mid.
Winter is so low too.
Oh, I
Chowon
think that's-
taking that fight at the choke and
he does
getting
go down.
shredded because no one was there with him. Where is your buddy? Where is your homie?
Hina takes a 1v1 and CJ31 don't wins it.
Oh
I think the
my
reason,
lord.
okay, Maybolo went for a gamble damage. They tried to go for the even fast rollout. Ended up him getting, not getting the kill onto the demo, ends up dying, and Maybolo makes a smart decision to back out. Weighs their options
Yeah.
here, knows they have such a big lead. They don't want to risk it, but look at that. Non-Kalingas are the ones risking it. The Uber is...
What?
Okay.
What? What is going on?
Yo, chat, anyone can explain this Uber, chat? So they brought the Scout and Med alone. True baby door. They walked all the way up
They
the
loop
river,
all the way up.
and
yes.
the Med drops the Scout. Yo, it's okay, we'll get him next time, guys. What do you even say to that? Oh my god. Okay, Maybolo now does...
And then the medic gets juggled, so he can't even get.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was there at all.
Oh man.
It just feels like there was no... It's just, they're like, okay, we're gonna trade. Oh, even. Oh my god, even get doubled. Oh my god, almost a triple. Oh, he gets headshot though.
But he gets headshot. That's cool. That's cool.
Gonna get
The
doubled.
assist.
Winter's bombing deep in. Hemo's gonna take himself out with the self damage right now. Winter actually gets a nice kill on the Chowon, but Daylight the sniper gets Winter. Can he go round 2? Daylight, come
He's
on.
ready. He's
Round
keen.
2.
He's still in that forward spawn.
Oh my god, you almost saw the mid.
Hit him. Go on.
Oh, you
he-
get
he
back spawns. Actually, non-Kalingas do have ad here. But
Yeah.
people like they don't care. They're like take fighting lobby. Like I don't care about your ad.
I mean, if you're Maybolo at this point, surely you just fight anything.
Surely you can have a bit of tomfoolery, you know.
Mm.
Seems like they are trying to fight Baby. The demo
Although
is
here comes
alone.
the Uber.
Daylight's gonna get fought by Kaldos in the main area. They are backcapping. Life is fighting the soldier on last. He's gonna get taken out. Wait, how are they fought at last? Wait, how are they fought?
It's the same situation.
It's the same. Okay, GG guys. GG.
Yeah,
Well
good
played.
stuff. What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I think there's match fixing going on. Yo, chat, anyone can explain? This is so bad.
What a game.
Oh my god, the logs don't even make sense.
Alright. Show me these logs.
Both
know
devils
how bizarre
drop,
this actually
both
was.
devils drop sub 200. How does that even happen?
2 games in a row. 2 in a row.
How? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, please.
That was one of the most entertaining games of Team Fortress I've ever played.
It was entertaining.
And I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. Like, both of these teams need a Vyvanse prescription or something, man.
I think we need to do some drug tests. I'm gonna be real. Something's gone wrong.
All of steals were from that one. What were they?
It does feel
Were
like
they?
it though. Oh my god. No, that one minute he went up drop down. It's
Yeah,
off
and
from that.
how many
Oh
did
my
he get? Did he get all
God.
4?
I think so. No shot. Wait,
Beast. He's a beast, man.
that's insane. All of those kills were impact kills. That's impressive though. All impact.
I think that was the round that they won too. So he shows up and they win.
No, I actually no, it wasn't. They won the first round. They won the first round. I don't know, dude. This doesn't make sense.
It's huge.
But to provide some context here, because based on the qualifiers, Maybolo was the 6th seed team in the qualifiers. Now, for those who don't know the format, AFC invited 6 teams. So Maybolo got 6th place. You know what non-Kalingas is? They're 7th. They weren't supposed to even be here. They were supposed to be in open. But they got bumped up because some team decided to disband for a trip to Japan. Now, I won't say what team that is, but you made the right choice. Enjoy your trip. But yeah. Med stats. I don't even care about the med stats. I'm gonna be real. This is just a depressing game.
I mean, the med stats are kind of interesting.
It's a very even distribution of heals on non-Kalingas. Like pretty much everyone got about 20%, which is cool. You don't see that often, you know?
It does feel like the heals are a bit too even. There's like it does feel like throughout the whole game they were playing like 2 scouts that were either double. I mean, like they were doing double combo scout or double flank scout. It's like they didn't care who took the Uber. It was like any scout that was there, you know what, never mind, you come take Uber, it's okay.
I think it was just like whoever was ready.
Yeah.
And
feel like
ready
that-
is a strong term for.
Yeah, it's not the right word. I would say, but it just kind of shows that the lack of structure on this team is it's pretty apparent on this team. Honestly, I think this will be the last match. They are eliminated after this. I'm pretty sure, so we won't be seeing more from them. Maybolo will be advancing to fight Wine and Cheese, which is the team that actually defeated one of the favorites for top 2 this season, the Thai team, which is actually kind of crazy. So hopefully that'll be a good game coming up soon. I'm not sure when that match will happen, but it'll be soon. Next match will be good, I promise. Yeah, do you have any shoutouts?
Salt Free Gaming. No, that's probably the main shout out, and Mitchell. Thank you, Capping Television. That's fantastic.
All right, shout out to Kasoku Ben. I got the merch. All right, that's it. Bye. That's it for me. That's all my shout outs.
It's ready to go. Well, look. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I've just got a couple of things I got to shill a little bit. So there will be more action this Friday. We're going to be doing the upper bracket final, which if this is anything to go off, let me tell you, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be nuts, man. That's going to be absolutely nuts. And then the weekend after that, we're actually there'll be a nice long 2-day straight stream of the LAN that we put on, the LAN Down Under right here. So I'll be looking forward to seeing everyone there, either online or in person. But yeah, this has been the AsiaFortress Spring 2024 lower bracket quarterfinal. Made by Low really cementing their place in AsiaFortress history with that one.
Yeah. That's it. That's invite, by the way. I want to point that out.
Is it actually?
Yeah, this is invite. This is invite.
That's so mad, dude. That's so sick.
It goes so hard. It's crazy.
Man, that's so big.
I mean,
love it.
These are the bottom 2 teams fighting, so the games going forward should be a lot better.
You know what? I don't want either of those teams to feel like I've been shitting on them. I've been there, bro. I've done that. You got to start at the bottom, work to the top. Good luck to yous and much love. But yeah, thank you very much to all of the viewers. You're always the final shout out. You know how it is. That's the shout out. You keep up the great work.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. That what a game.
Yeah, what a game. GG's to all the teams. Thumbs up emoji.